today I decided to break ground on another pond in the backyard. All the dirt that I dug out that took me almost 2 days to get all this dirt out, I'm throwing it back in now. See what it looks like. Let's do that. What is going on, everybody? Another day here at the ranch, and today I decided to break ground on another pond in the backyard on the ranch. I told you guys before, so right here we're making a massive pond. I don't really know the dimensions here, but we have an extra piece of rubber mat that Greg Woodstock, the pond guy, left here from the last pond. So Greg, if you're watching this, I appreciate that piece of rubber, and it's gonna get put right here for a bog kind of system for North American turtles. They're gonna get placed here in a shallow water bog kind of system. I actually was talking to Garden State Tortoise on Instagram as well, and I got some information about some things that he did at his house to put here as well. So it is day 2 here of digging out this pond. I got pretty much inspired by, again, one more time, Garden State Tortoise. He's out there in New Jersey. He makes some crazy, amazing ponds for his turtles. But I got this rubber from Greg Woodstock. The rubber is not there obviously yet. You're gonna see right now. So what I have designed and what I have built right now. So let me show you guys and explain a little bit on what's going on here before we put this rubber in here and start making this awesome bog right here next to the capybara enclosure. So take a look. So I was trying to get it as deep as I could, but here in South Florida, the cap rock, the white rock, is a pain in the butt. So you can see the tips coming through. It was just banging it up. It was a pain in the butt. So I dug it as deep as I can, different parts. It doesn't have to be even. It does not matter at all. It's just gonna be all different uneven spots. It's gonna be a bog. It's gonna be as natural as it can. And then you guys can see the berm that I built over the side. So that right there is gonna make my depth another about 12 inches. So that right there is gonna make this whole pond about 2 feet deep. As you can see, the berms on both sides. So when I lay this rubber over on the bottom of this pond liner that I got from Greg Woodstock, is going to get laid over right over the top right there, push down into there, and then I can add dirt over the top to fold it over, and then I could cut the remaining pieces that I don't need. So that's what the plan is right now, is to get this rubber in, bring it all the way to over here, and then bring it all the way down this way. And then what we're gonna do after that, we get it in place, like it where I like to put it, and then fill in all the little gaps and everything of the liner, and then add back in a lot of this remaining dirt that's all over the sides. Fill up all these holes with the rubber, and then make it into like a bog kind of thing. So let's stop talking and let me show you exactly what is going to go on, so I can show you doing it, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's do it. So I got the rubber here, this thick rubber alignment that's gonna be on the bottom of the pond, and yeah, let's lay the rubber down. Let's do it. And it's gonna be like putting a bed, so we're gonna just fold it over the top. I'll help you now. I don't think it's long enough either. No, keep going. We got the rubber down. Unfortunately, I thought it was a lot longer, but then I didn't think about the depth situation. When you make the depth, it's not going to be as big as it was. Laying down on the barn floor, it looked, wow, it looked massive. But then when you get the depth, it just takes up a lot more. So what pond is probably gonna come take away probably around, I'd say around 4 to 5 feet, which is still fine. The pond is still massive. They're just gonna have a lot of land there, and this is gonna be coexisting with spotted turtles, North American spotted turtles, and then a few different species of box turtles as well, American box turtles. So what we're gonna do is start folding it over, and then yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to cut that much either, to be honest. It's like right there. Right. That's crazy. It's deep though. It's definitely the depth I need it to be at. but it's like right there. All right, so what we're gonna have to do is berm it all back up, bring this dirt back over, fill this up right here, all the way, and we're gonna have to berm it like this, so it stays just like about like that. You get what I seen, you guys? God, I keep getting dirt out. It's windy out here. But yeah, just gonna be about just like this. It's gonna bend over like that, and that'll be the whole pond right there. So yeah, let me make some transitions, some fixes, and I'll get back to you guys. I actually just came up with another idea, and then that freaking negative freaking couple seconds, me and Kenya figured it out. I have another piece of rubber that is actually inside of the building. And that piece of rubber, what I'm gonna do is, we can't connect them together because the water will leak together. But what I could do is make two complete separate ponds. By doing that, I can put a berm right here in the middle, make this a small little pond, and then a deeper pond over there. It'll be two water systems. It's not gonna have a filter or anything in here at all. It's gonna be a complete bog system. So the whole thing is gonna be a natural ecosystem by putting plants and different stuff and minnows inside of here. So I'm gonna go grab that other pond liner real quick and see how far it goes, and then that's where I'm gonna go off from. So we got a whole nother thing of rubber, two extra pieces. So we're gonna unfold this one, see how far it goes, and then double lame it. Do it in two little thingies. So let's do it. So obviously get it as close as you can to that side first. Lay it over. I'm gonna get a staple and put it into that wood right there. Grab it wet. It was. All right, perfect. So now I'm gonna just do a little bit of dirt moving and get it all into place before we start adding dirt. So I'll do that now. So what I'm doing now is backfilling all the dirt that I dug out. That took me almost 2 days to get all this dirt out. I'm throwing it back in now because if you ever seen a swamp, pond, a bog, anything of those sort, they're just filled with mud. When you walk into them, you're wearing those big old waders because you sink down into the mud. That's what we're recreating right now, making a fake but real one with the rubber so that it stays here in place. So just getting all the dirt that I piled up to the sides and trying to get one whole nice layer on the bottom of this whole entire pond. So yeah, so I got the hose and we're gonna start filling up. It's gonna take a little bit, so I'm not gonna obviously film the whole entire thing for you guys. I'm gonna come back in about maybe 15-20 minutes. We got pretty high pressure water here, so we're gonna start with the big one first, and just like that. And we're just gonna fill it up. So see what it looks like right now. See it? In about 15-20 minutes, we'll come back and check it on what it looks like. I'll see you guys then. So it is like day 3 right now of doing this bog for the future turtles that we put inside of this enclosure. We filled it up all the way with water, and it actually rained a lot last night as well. It hasn't rained here in South Florida for a very long time. But take a look what it looks like. So we have a giant pond over there. It looks pretty freaking dope. What do you guys think? You got a big lips over the sides, but what we're gonna do now it is time to make it look like a real pond and have no rubber shown at all. So this is the time of getting dirty, and I'm gonna get inside the pond and just start hiding all of that rubber so there's no rubber seen at all, and just put it in dirt, logs, and yeah. And then probably tomorrow I will go get some plants and start adding plants all around here to get this thing to start working and looking nice. Add minnows in here as well, little mosquitoes and larvae start growing. But other than that, let's start going. Let's do it. We've been about doing this for about maybe an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. Woke up this morning, had a nice breakfast, came straight out to working and getting this thing done. Well, not working, this is just like literally fun to me. I say it all the time. Capybaras are watching me, they're in the water. But look at this. We got majority of it covered up. Obviously there's still a little bit at the water line that is covered. This is actually my first time building a rubber pond on myself. I've always had Greg Woodstock or Ed or somebody there helping me by my side, but this is actually the first time doing it. So pretty much going with off the top of my head with my knowledge that I have and putting it together little by little. We got a nice little berm area, little like island thing there. It's pretty freaking dope. That's 2 separate ponds. I'm gonna put a nice log there. I have to start adding logs, plants. What I'm thinking and what I'm hoping is that there's a lot of dirt over the little berms that are over the sides. So doing that, I can put a bunch of ground cover or like moss and like grasses and stuff, and that's gonna grab on, and then it'll hang over the sides of the pond, so then that rubber won't be shown at all. That's the plan, that's the goal. So hopefully over time with growth and everything, it will go great. As you can see, a lot of sun hits here, so with that sun is gonna help those plants grow freaking amazing. It's gonna be a really nice pond. Can't wait. But yeah, it is coming together. I put that little pot thingy there right there. I'm gonna take a little break, eat some lunch, and then come back to you guys in just a sec. And hopefully when I come back to you guys, I'm gonna have some logs in here, maybe a couple little plants. I'm not too sure, but yeah, the water got very murky. I was inside of the pond throwing mud inside of there, making it into a nice natural pond, a bog, pond, whatever you want to call it, a swamp. But I'm really enjoying what this is looking like. It's really dope, and I'm pretty happy about it. What do you guys think? And give this video a thumbs up. And like I said earlier, this is going to be for North American spotted turtles and for a few species of box turtles as well. But right now it's a black pond, but life is going to be coming very shortly. All right, you guys, so we just got back from my little secret spot here by my property that has all different types of fallen logs, broken logs, plants, things. It's pretty much a swamp that's there already, and I just go there every once in a while, grab a couple plants, couple things, and that's what we're doing right now. So come take a look real quick one more time on what we're working with. Follow me. My sister was helping me. She's the one behind the camera as well, helping me out. And we got this whole entire thing, as you guys saw just a couple seconds ago, how it looks like. So I have some pots. I'm going to sink the pots on the bottom with dirt with the plants so they can start growing. And those are water plants, complete water plants. And in the logs, I'm going to add them in different parts of this pond, so there's different spots for the turtles to bask like a natural pond. I don't have any plants to go on the outsides yet, but that will come in the next video coming soon. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to the channel, because this is part 1. Let's add these things in, and then let's see what it looks like. Let's do that. I'm trying to see where I would like to put the plants. We got some pots. We're gonna cut these in half. My dad gave me that idea so that you don't see the pots in the water at all. We're gonna fill it with dirt, keep the plants in there so they root in, make a couple holes here just to help the dirt stay in place because it's a brand new pond. And we got those logs over there, different things. Little by little, it is getting done. But make sure, like I said, subscribe to the channel and put those post notifications on, because this is going to be part 1. And I hope you guys enjoyed everything we've been doing today, and I will see you guys later.